G'day legends, Cashy here from the Mock Sports. Welcome back to another edition of Punt to the Future. It's my weekly segment here both on YouTube and our website www.themocksports.com.au, where I go through my futures bets for the Autumn Carnival every single week. Last week, if you joined us, you would have seen we made 3 bets. We had Empire of Japan at $15 in the Size Produce Stakes. We had VC at $10 in the Blue Diamond Stakes. And Dunkel at $51 in the Australian Derby, and he has now been shortened into $26. That's the sort of edge we want to get on the market. We want to identify prices that are overs that then shorten into come race time, so we have a massive edge on the market, and we're playing for a big payout instead of getting them at, single figures sort of thing. But enough chit chat, let's get into today's episode.
Crone's getting a split. Mizzy in front of the 100. Crone goes up the inside and Crone takes the lead in the Gilmore. Crone draws clean out from Mizzy. It's a Queensland victory. Crone beat Mizzy.
Alright, let's get into them. We got 3 bets today. The first one being Spacewalk in the Galaxy at Sportsbet. It is $17 pre-nom. So pre-noms, of course, that means, like I explained last week, if it doesn't run, we'll get money back. But I think he's been running well enough to get into the field here. I think he is genuinely a horse that reads perfect for the 1100 metre sprint over at Rose Hill for the Galaxy. Last year, remember, this was the race that Shelby 66 won, and it was like the 6th run in 6 weeks. It was insane. This year, the field should include the likes of Maria Mia, Lost and Running, potentially Shades of Rose, potentially Remark, and the likes of Spacewalk. And I know that's a stacked field, and Spacewalk will definitely have to run a peak figure to get the win. Biggest danger would probably be Lost and Running or Remark. Spoiler alert for next week, I'll probably be having a play on Remark as long as his price stays over double digits. But I think Spacewalk, the way he has returned this year, has been phenomenal. Last year within the spring, he was impressive without winning. Came back this prep a completely new horse. First up start 1100 at Rose Hill a few weeks ago. Got stuck in way too much traffic. It was a sick beat if you'd watched it live. He got stuck in traffic, was running up the bum of another horse. Finally got out though and accelerated extremely quickly. Screamed back me next start. I did, along with many other punters, and he saluted over the 1200 metre mark at Rose Hill with great acceleration yet again. So $17 here. I think he'll be coming into like the $10 mark, $9 mark, especially if he runs strongly in his next couple starts he'll have before the Galaxy. I think the Galaxy will probably be grand final time for him, so he should have at least 1, maybe 2 more starts before then. It is, of course, in a month and a half, so he's got plenty of time to have those runs. And if he wins those or runs strongly in them, that price of $17 will not last. Like I said, I've marked him about a $10 chance, considering that Lost and Running, Remark, Maria Mia, potentially Shades of Rose, potentially IME, they could all be there. But depending on the field later, I might have some further plays. Like I said, I'll probably be playing Remark anyway. But $17 is a price I don't think will last on Spacewalk, so I'm going to be taking it now. The second bet for the day that I'm having is $2.50 for Nature Strip in the Black Caviar Lightning Stakes next week at Flemington. So I know $2.50 is not a massive price, so where's the market edge there? He'll be starting $2 or less, I think. I genuinely think he'll be starting like $1.80, because Kick and In Secret, the horses that share the first and second lines of betting respectively, they're not going to be there because the market hasn't adjusted to that yet. They'll come out, and I think he'll shorten to at least $2. Then we come race day, all the money that'll come for him, he'll start $1.80, $1.70, I reckon. Only horses he has to really contend with is Rockin' Horse, who of course beat him in the spring there at the end, and Cool and Gatter. But on his day, Nature Strip is the world's best sprinter for a reason. First up, 1,000 metres down the Flemington Straight. He should burn them, and burn them with a lot of energy in the tank, headed towards the TJ Smith Stakes. I think it'll be a big win for Nature Strip. Return to the glory days of his runs. Last year, of course, he came up a nose short in this race again. Home Affairs beat him by a lip, and that was because he was absolutely obliterated out of the starting gates and got a hampered start. But if he gets a clean jump this year, I think he just steams in. $2.50 for Nature Strip. If you can get him at $3 with a boost, get on. I've got the $2.50 on at tab, and I've put a multiplier on it, got me up to about 280, 290. If you can get a multiplier or a boost wherever you put him on over $3, take it and run. I think those are odds that are stealing candy from a baby. I expect Nature Strip to be winning very convincingly come next weekend. Our final bet of the day, Private Eye, in the other Flemington Sprint for the Autumn Carnival, the Newmarket Handicap, 1200 metres down the Flemington Straight. I think Private Eye is primed for a huge preparation. Went from one of the country's most prolific middle distance mile horses in the country to one of the country's most prolific sprinters. Came third in the Everest, then won the Nature Strip Stakes. Was super impressive. I think he is an out and out sprinter now. 1200 metres down the Flemington Straight. He's done it before. First up, he's doing it again here. First up in spring, absolutely smashed him down the Flemington Straight. I'll play that start for you now so you can just watch how strong it was.
Well back in the field with Tycoonist and Wild Planet onto the course proper with 500 metres to go. It's the Astrologist and Camel Passer, a length and a half. Rockin' Horse, a Thelric and Serious Suspect. Then Shaquiro Swats that badly needs a run. Then Baller and Private Eye down the outside from Tycoonist. The Astrologist, 250 metres to go, joined by Rockin' Horse and now Private Eye. The heavily backed Private Eye takes the lead from Rockin' Horse, the Astrologist and then Baller. But it's Private Eye surging away. Back for a stack and bolts in. Private Eye from Rock.
Look at the way he accelerates there in the final stages. It's very impressive. He was boxed up, but once he got to the outside in a clear lane to the line, absolutely sprinted in. He ran it 5 lengths faster than standard time for that grade, and he didn't beat any slouches despite it being Group 3 quality. Rockin' Horse was there, Baller was there, Swats That was there, the Astrologers were there. They're all Flemington Straight experts, and Private Eye was able to smash them first up in a race that he wasn't supposed to be suited to, but definitely is now. So he won't be $8 on race day, surely not. You'd think with the form he is in coming off spring, he shortens significantly coming into race day. I have him marked at least a $4 chance, so the price should half. But even if he stays at $8, that's just simply overs. So I think $8 here is an edge on the market. Definitely get on the place price of at least $3. I think if he's not winning, he should be placing. So this is probably one of my more confident autumn futures bets that I've had so far. $8 for Private Eye in the Newmarket Handicap. I reckon get on. He should be in the finish. So punters, that is Punt to the Future for this week. We will be back next week for a few more bets. I don't know how many. We'll see what the markets are doing. Like I said, maybe Remark in the Galaxy will be a play. Maybe, the Chipping Norton Stakes will be coming up. Maybe I'll be playing something in the Golden Slipper. Who knows? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But for now, like, share, subscribe to YouTube. Head to our website, www.themocksports.com.au for all your sporting and punting needs. But for now, I'll see you next week.